I gotta be honest with you guys, I have completely fallen off the wagon when it comes to spirituality, manifestation, law of attraction, and I'm not very happy about that. But before we get into the topic, let me make some tea, because I've been super into black tea lately. I have no idea why, but black tea with oat milk has become my favorite thing. All right, I've got my tea and I'm ready to talk about the fact that I've completely abandoned my spirituality. Where do I even start? For the last year, or more like the last 2 years, I have fallen off the wagon almost completely when it comes to spirituality, manifestation, law of attraction, feeling connected to the universe and my higher self, being in the flow of life and experiencing this magical feeling of being alive. All of that completely out the window. Now, it's not like I made a conscious decision to stop feeling connected to my spirituality and I said to myself, you know what, I want to feel super disconnected from the universe and life as a whole. It's just that it happened gradually, and then I guess I looked back and I was like,
look at this. Look at this. Look where I wound up in my life.
So I want to get back to the feeling of feeling connected. What do I mean by the fact that I've been disconnected and I've abandoned my spirituality and I've completely, fallen off the wagon? Well, first of all, I used to meditate a lot, and I think that through meditation, especially first thing in the morning, I would run through my gratitude list. I would visualize how I want my day to be. I would visualize, who I want to be in the future. Yeah, all of that out the window. Second of all, I have completely stopped being grateful for the things that I have in my life, which is a ridiculous thing for me to say because I have a tattoo on my wrist that says gratitude. So I have this gratitude staring me in the face every minute of every day, except when I sleep. It's like, how much more obvious can you get? So yeah, gratitude, again, completely out the window. I used to run through a gratitude list first thing in the morning. When I went to bed, I used to think about the things that I am grateful for that happened in the day. I haven't done that in forever. Thirdly, I have completely abandoned visualizing myself in the future and who I want to be, or what it is that I want to create. But at the same time, I also abandoned the journaling practice that used to give me so much joy and charge for life. I used to journal in the present tense about things as if they had already happened. So for example, in New York City, I wanted to manifest an apartment, so I was writing in present tense. I live in a beautiful, spacious and bright one-bedroom apartment. And that was like months before that apartment even came into fruition. So doing these practices of, thinking what if and visualizing myself as if I already have something, as if I've already created something, haven't done that in quite a while as well. Last but definitely not least, I have become much more negative, which is such a heartbreaking thing for me to say, because overall I am still a positive person. I look at the bright side of things. Everything is connected, synchronicities, yada yada yada, all of that stuff. Yes, I still believe in it. It's still somewhere there, but I haven't been expressing it and I haven't been embodying any of that. If you are feeling the same, and if you are in the same boat where you have felt like you are disconnected from the universe, your higher self, spirituality, well, first of all, cheers to the both of us. Welcome to the club. The first thing is that we are admitting that we have lost touch with the universe and ourselves. And the second thing is that we can take some steps to actually get back on track.
How did I wind up here? How did I wind up here?
All right, friends, so what can we do to get back on track and feel in touch with our spirituality and the universe? First things first, gratitude. Yeah, gratitude. Writing a gratitude journal every single morning or in the evenings. Now, sometimes I felt like writing it down, sometimes I didn't, so I would just run through it in my head. But I think one of the things that I really want to get back into the practice of is running through the things that I'm grateful for first thing in the morning. And then in the evening as I go to bed, reflecting on a couple of things I'm grateful for that happened in the course of the day. So even if it was a really, really bad day, I can still find something to be grateful about, whether it was a cup of really nice tea or a nice conversation with somebody or a hug, you know, really just focusing on the gratitude and the good things, because lately I've been really focusing on what I don't have, what I don't like, what's not right, what I wish I could change, rather than purely focusing on like, wow, look how much good there is and look how much I do have. So gratitude list. Second thing that I want to get back into the habit of is visualizing myself in a position that I want to create. Meaning, you know, if there's a certain place I want to visit, or there's a certain thing I want to achieve, or there's a certain way I want to be, I want to get back into the habit of visualizing myself as if it had already happened. So really visualizing, closing my eyes and seeing myself there and feeling what I would feel. And additionally to that, I want to write down those goals in the present tense. That is such a powerful practice. So many of my favorite, you know, spiritual teachers, from Dr. Wayne Dyer to Gabby Bernstein, and also people like Marie Forleo, Louise Hay, they talk about the importance of speaking in the present tense of what it is that you want to have as if it had already happened. So if you want to manifest an apartment, or if you want to manifest a relationship, journaling about it and saying, I am so happy in my beautiful relationship. I am so happy in this bright apartment that I live. Really speaking it into existence in the present tense. So I really want to get back into the habit of doing that as well. Now, in the last year and a half, I've been doing therapy, and it's been super heavy and really intense. And I think because I've been focusing so much on the past, and also all the things currently within myself that I don't like, that I want to change, the bad habits, behaviors, and all of that stuff, I think that it has completely clouded my view, that when I think about myself, I only see those parts right now. I don't really see like the good, or, you know, what might come from those challenges. So I really want to get back into the belief, I guess I should say, or faith, that everything happens for a reason, and even the challenging things, the not so good things, they are here for a reason. Whether it's, you know, situations with other people, or really a lot of the struggles that I'm facing myself, within myself, with all the stuff that's going on like in my mind and with my emotions. I just really want to remind myself that there is a higher purpose for this, and there is a bigger reason for this. So yeah, if there's something that you're struggling with currently, I want to invite you as well to just trust that there is a higher reason for it. And I know that we cannot connect the dots, you know, looking forward. We can only connect them looking backwards. So I've kept that faith for so many years, and it has always worked out, even in my darkest periods. Now I look back and I'm like, oh man, that was so difficult, but look where it got me. So currently, everything that I'm going through right now, I want to have the same mindset. Even if things are not going my way, and it's not going well, and it's just really frustrating and tiring, and I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm never gonna get out of this, I just need to trust that there's a reason for it. And hopefully soon in the future, I'll be able to look back and feel super grateful, because that was exactly what I needed to propel me into the next stage of my life. I know I'm not the only one who's fallen off the wagon when it comes to feeling aligned and connected to any sort of higher power or anything that you believe in. Maybe you don't believe in anything of higher power, and you've just been feeling disconnected from yourself and from the good habits that you might have had. I invite you to slowly get back on track with me. The most important thing to remember is that we can't do it all at once. So if I try to meditate, visualize, journal, do gratitude and everything every single day, I will probably last about a week. I'm going to start with gratitude. That's the easiest thing. Waking up in the morning, running through the gratitude list, doing the same thing in the evening. I'm going to start with that for a couple of weeks, and then slowly I will begin integrating other things like visualizing and, you know, writing down the things that I want in the present tense. So I invite you to do the same. Once again, thank you so much for watching. I am so happy to be making videos again, because I've really missed it, and I will see you in the next one.